I talked with 100 men this year about quitting porn, and here's what I learned. So, one of the biggest things I noticed in talking with over 100 men this summer about quitting porn is that most of them have told 0 to 3 people on average about their problem with porn, and B, their goal to quit porn permanently. And this, in my opinion, is the big red flag of why most people are unable to quit porn, or they quit porn unsuccessfully. I talk with men all the time and I ask, so who have you told? And some guys, they say, I haven't told a single soul. Other guys say, yeah, I've told my dad, or yeah, I've told my one friend, but yeah, we don't talk about it much. And yeah, it's a topic I've maybe brought up once with my pastor. And, this topic is something that is so taboo. My goal with these videos is to break that taboo and get people talking about it more often. It's like the people who might not have a problem with it might hear me talk about it all the time and be like, why do you talk about it so much? And it's like, well, because I was addicted as can be, and this was the one way I could remove it from my life. And that's one thing I've noticed talking to all these guys. And once they join the road away from porn, they have to go through group calls with other men, explaining their struggle, being vulnerable, being open, listening to other people's struggles, and they also are challenged to tell someone in their life they haven't told before that A, they joined a program to quit permanently, and B, they want to be known as a porn-free man. And what I've found is, as soon as people undergo these changes such as being in a group of guys who are in your corner helping you quit porn, and B, telling someone who you haven't told before about this problem and that it's your goal to be done with it, it's insane the results that you see. Because as soon as you start telling people about something, you have an obligation not only to yourself but to the world in some sense. Now there's people in your life that know you as the guy who's trying to quit. They're going to bring it up. Every time you see them, you're going to be like, man, I really want to be on my best behavior because I told this guy I was going to quit. And that's just something I've noticed. It's like, I think it's a straight linear slope, an inverse relationship in some sense about it's the more people that you tell about your goal to quit porn, the easier and easier it is for you to remove porn from your life. The harder it is when you've told 0, 1, 2, 3 people. It's just not enough. You need to make this somewhat your identity. If you're insanely serious about removing porn from your life, you have to identify as the guy who does not watch porn, or identifies the guy who wants to be a porn-free man. As soon as you do that vocally to at least 5 people, you're going to see drastic results. And yeah, this conversation is damn hard. It is hard to bring this topic up. It's something that most people don't want to do. And even some people you might bring it up to are not going to be that comfortable talking about it. But these are all costs. There's a cost to talking about it, but there's also a much bigger cost in not talking about it. What would you rather have? A 5-minute to 10-minute uncomfortable? To be honest, it's only uncomfortable for the first minute. As soon as you start bringing it up, it gets deep and comfortable, and you feel a sense of connection with someone. So in my opinion, it's not that big a cost at all. A few minutes of uncomfortability versus an entire lifetime of shame, regret, feeling deceitful, unable to tell your wife what you're truly thinking, and worried that she's going to find your stash. What would you rather? And that's what I've just mentioned to a lot of these guys, where it's like, here's my challenge to you. You don't have to join a program if you don't want, even though it guarantees results. What I recommend to you right now is to tell someone you haven't told before that your goal is to be a porn-free man. And it's a complete different thing versus I'm trying to quit. Yeah, I'm trying to quit. Yeah, I've been trying. Versus, nope, I want to be a porn-free man. I am serious and I am done. I don't want to be the guy who watches porn again. I want my identity to be a man who does not watch. And that's just what I've noticed has helped for me and for the men that I've coached. And if you're interested in being a part of 100% porn-free men community, a community of 100% porn-free men, reach out, comment, DM on Instagram. My username is Road Away from Porn. And I've created a movement and a brotherhood that allows people, as soon as they join, to have lifetime access to this community of men. And what I've seen people who've gone from almost breaking up with their fiance to getting married soon, from unemployed, not making very much money, to quitting porn and then starting building a business online. From single, depressed, lonely, to as soon as you quit porn, a woman in your life comes to you and feels your energy and is attracted to you. And this is just all I'm saying. Even though porn is something that no one knows about, it's not true. Deep down, you know about it, and there's no way you can hide it from the people in your life. Even your wife, like your future wife, if you're not married yet, she will find out sooner or later. It's better to cut this issue out at the root right now than to let it fester into a ginormous sore that's going to take tons of pain, effort, and sadness to get out. And so that, my friends, is my recommendation. Join a community of porn-free men. Identify as a porn-free man and tell people in your life that your goal is to be a non-porn watcher. Thanks.